Good afternoon, Penn Trafford, and welcome to What's Up Warriors. I'm Matt.
And I am Hallie.
So, this week we dive into a student spotlight with Joey Ferens and go straight into an informative piece on the police.
And we're going to finish off with a first edition Warrior Wellness, so let's get started.
So, each month PTV features a student spotlight because there are some really cool kids that live here. This month we interviewed Joey Ferens, a nationally ranked diver for PT's diving team. Let's head over to the pool with the details.
One Penn Trafford student is making a splash both in and out of the pool. Senior Joey Ferens took the team to nationals for diving last year, and we sat down with him and Mr. Martini to talk about the experience.
Well, I started freshman year, so it will be 4 years this season coming up. Well, Mr. Babick said he needed a diver because I had biology with him, and I said yeah, so I ended up trying it, and I loved it. I just like the thrill of it. I always like trying new things, being wild or whatever. Well, for high school, I practice mostly every day, and also for my club team, I practice like 4 nights a week. Broken the record for the highest score. I think I got 250 my sophomore year, but now I think the highest score I got was 395, and that was last year. I got the WPIAL title last year and state title, and probably this year I'm going to go for both of them also, once again.
After taking his talents to the WPIAL Championship last year, we asked Joey what he learned and how the experience went for him.
I was kind of nervous, but also I wanted to learn a lot more from them, knowing, like, not to say I didn't want to go into the meet, like, I don't want to win, but I also knew in the back of my mind I just want to watch the other divers and learn from them. This year I want to hopefully break my record from last year for just like the high school, and then maybe capture the WPIAL and state records. I don't know the exact scores of them, but I was pretty close to both of them last year.
Well, we showed him the basics here, but he eventually ended up going to Pitt, and they showed him more advanced dives and so on. I think he's a very competitive person, and to be a diver, you can't be afraid of anything, and he's not really afraid of anything. He's always willing to try the harder dives, even at a risk that he could smack the water and get hurt. But that doesn't bother him. I think he'll hopefully be better. He's working really hard. He hasn't let up at all. He's a hard worker. Everything that he's gotten, he's earned. He works hard, and every time that he's practicing, he's never fooling around. He's always trying to improve. And he's also a great help to other divers. He's more than willing to help them at any time they need it, and he doesn't bother him to help people.
Wishing luck to Joey Ferens for his upcoming season this year, this is Mick Stinelli for PTV. Back to you in the studio.
The issue of police is a hot topic in the United States. Trent Soames and Robbie Buck got an exclusive interview with Professor John Burkhoff from Pitt Law School and several students to give their takes on the issue. Now to Trent and Robbie with the story.
Americans are divided when it comes to the police brutality, and policing minority communities. We went to Pitt to talk to Professor of Law John Burkhoff and several students on the issues.
Now, the thing I would take issue with is this. It's true that there are people who always support the police no matter what. And it's true that there are people who always support people who've been beaten by the police or arrested by the police no matter what. But I think that's a very small minority. I think there are people, and it's most people, who think, look, not all police officers are good people. That's true just like with teachers. So not all teachers are great. Some are good, some are not so good. Not all cops are great. Some are good, some are not so good. It's every profession. Lawyers, too. I mean, hey, we got bad lawyers. Doctors, we got bad doctors. The overwhelming majority of police officers are fine. They're doing what they should do. They try and follow the law. But then there's some bad ones. On the same side, you actually have to stand up and protect police officers who, after all, are out there trying to protect us and keep us safe. When they do the right thing and something bad happens, I mean, sometimes bad guys do get shot. Sometimes mistakes are made. Sometimes those mistakes are reasonable. They're not all racist. They're not all sexist. They're not all classist, et cetera. So I think a much more reasoned point of view is somewhere in the middle, and not simply thinking, oh, police officers are bad and they're always evil, or on the other hand, police officers are always good, they're always perfect. Neither of those things is true. I don't agree with people who say, hey, but white lives matter too. Well, of course they do. But there is discrimination against African Americans and other communities, maybe even worse for Muslims these days. And focusing on that and trying to fix that, hey, that's what this country's about, trying to treat people equally.
I believe the police are completely influential in our society, and I appreciate everything they do for us.
They're everywhere now. You know, it's just you can walk down the street and you'll usually see a cop or something just driving down patrolling. It gives a sense of security, and that's about it, just a sense of security, but at the same time, from all that's been going on, kind of a little fear.
In general, I think a lot of policemen are fair, and some of them are getting punished or hated on for just being a policeman, but also a lot of police are racially biased.
I think all lives matter, and it's not just the blacks, it's everyone that needs to be concerned and shouldn't be a victim of the brutality.
Most police are fair people, but a select few are really bad people.
That's all from us. Back to you in the studio.
For our first Warrior Wellness this year, For our first Warrior Wellness this year, we sat down with Nurse Blahovic to learn more about the gift of giving. We go to Zach and Dom with their story.
And welcome to Warrior Wellness. Today we're going to talk about the art of giving. I think we've all heard about people today, and a lot of people say people are selfish. All they do is think about themselves, never anyone else. But I know a lot of people where that is not the case, and certainly a lot of students here at Penn Trafford High School, because they have discovered the art of giving. It doesn't cost a thing. It just takes a little time and the desire. When you give the gift of yourself to others, your world will change. You'll look at things differently. You will feel different. You won't be so consumed with yourself or with your problems that you have. You won't be so stressed. And you might say that, well, I don't have time to give. I don't have time to do service because I have a lot of homework. I have a job. I don't have a car. But you come here every day. You can give here. Open the door for someone. Help somebody who's struggling in a subject that you're good at. Smile. Smile to someone who doesn't really get too many of those. Your smile is a precious gift. Be a good example to the freshmen. Show them what true PT spirit is all about. You never will know how powerful your gift of giving or service is to someone else. So consider the art of giving. Take a chance. You will be surprised where it leads you. Until next time, we wish you good health and good giving.
Well, thank you for watching our episode of What's Up Warriors. Be sure to tune in next week for a great show. I'm Matt.
I'm Hallie.
Have a great weekend, PT.